Bridgewater Hometown Hero program, we get started about 8 months ago, and Cable was nice enough to put something in for us then, and we get a lot of interest from the community. The business community has been incredible. They've come forward with a lot of donations, and then the residents started purchasing banners. We have, well, down here we've got 47 on display right now. We will have another 4 probably in about a week, and hopefully by the time they go up in May, we'll have maybe another 15 or 20. We'll be displaying them for Memorial Day along Bedford Street and working our way up Pleasant Street from the stop sign at the end up towards the police station. On April 12th, we're going to have a kickoff event at the Vets Club for the Memorial Day display. We've got some speakers that are coming in to talk about veterans and some of the experiences that some of the men have been through, men and women. We'll have all the banners on display that evening that we have, so hopefully there'll be a few more. We are looking real hard to get some women veterans. Now, obviously there's 1,800 veterans in town right now, and obviously there's a lot of women veterans. The current veterans are very reluctant. They're very modest people, so we haven't had a lot of luck getting some current day veterans in there. But we're hoping that the women will be a little more forthcoming. They don't have to be with us right now. We've got one woman in the other room, Helen Cassiani, that many people will remember because she was famous from World War II in that she spent 3 years as a nurse in a Japanese prisoner of war camp. So we're looking real hard to get some women involved in the program. One of the goals of the program was to personalize all of the vets. In that, what I mean is we wanted to show the vet as a real person that people could relate to instead of just a name on a bronze plaque somewhere. So we did that by putting a photograph of all of them. But we'd also like to put a little story along with the photographs. We've asked the families or friends of these vets to put together a couple hundred words on a little file card, and we want to attach those file cards to these banners while they're on display inside the building and while they're on display down at the Vets Club the night of the event. Eventually, we'd like to take those stories and publish them in a booklet along with the photographs so that people would be able to see the banner, the person, and a little story on all of the men and women from Bridgewater that have sacrificed part of their lives to work with the military. They're on display in the library right now. As I said, there's 47 of them. They're located in the Flora T. Little meeting room. This is the Gabriel room, and they're also located in the hallway leading up to the Gabriel room. I'd like to point out that this is the Judith Gabriel room. Her husband, Robert Gabriel, is in the library. He was an Air Force veteran during the Korean War. So it's a little point of interest. But we're really looking forward to those personal stories because in putting the banners together, I got a chance to talk to a lot of the people, and they've told me some really neat things about these guys and women, the sacrifices that they made, and in some cases the fun that they had. If they weren't necessarily in a combat situation, there's a lot of neat stories of the good times that they had. So it's been great, and I'd like to share those with people so you can really see these not just regular vets, they're real people from Bridgewater. We've gotten a tremendous response from the business community. Many of them have stepped forward. I've done very little. Personally, I haven't done any going to businesses and asking for funds for this. Many of them, they've all come forward and say, hey, I hear you got a great program going, and we'd like to help support it. Obviously, the residents of Bridgewater have bought their own banners, and that is a donation of sorts, because there is a little extra money in the purchase of the banner so that we can provide assistance to somebody who may not be able to afford the banner, maybe a widow or a sister or something. They can't afford it, so we can help them out. We do have a website, Bridgewater Hometown Heroes, or bhhbanners.org, and we are on the internet. We have a Facebook page, and there are 2 banners in this display, which has the Facebook page and our website on it. We also have some pamphlets on a table out there, or you can call me directly, and my name is and number are in the book. So yes, you can definitely get a banner. It's not too late. It'll never be too late. In that, we hope this program is going to go on for at least a few more years. It's going to go on as long as the banners hold up. We're told that these banners should be good for 3 or 4 years, and maybe we'll buy some new ones. But it's something that we hope to continue for many years to come. So if you don't make it for this Memorial Day, we have one family that's interested in putting 5 brothers together. Unfortunately, all of their family information is stored in a container, and the person who has the key is down in Florida. So we won't have their banners up until October for Veterans Day. So it's never too late.